Imagine going to bed hungry, night after night. Not because you're on a diet, but because there's no food in the house. Imagine watching your parents cry silently, knowing they can't give you the life you deserve. Now imagine being told every single day, you will never be more than this. You are destined to stay poor forever. This is the story of Arman, a boy who refused to accept that destiny. A boy who turned pain into power and poverty into purpose. His journey from having nothing to becoming a millionaire will inspire you to never give up, no matter how impossible your dream may seem. Arman lived in a tiny, forgotten village. His father was a farmer, working day and night, but his income was barely enough to buy a single meal for the family. Many nights, they slept hungry. Many mornings, they woke up with nothing but hope to survive another day. Arman didn't have toys, books, or even proper shoes to wear. But deep inside, he carried something far more valuable, a dream. A dream to change his life and to give his family the future they deserved. One day, while walking to the nearby town, Arman saw something that changed his life forever. A group of well-dressed men were speaking English with confidence and power. He couldn't understand a single word they were saying, but the respect they received, the way everyone listened to them, lit a fire inside his heart. At that moment, Arman decided that learning English would be his first step towards success. But there was a problem. His village had no English school, and his family couldn't afford classes. Most kids would have given up right there, but Arman didn't. Every morning, he walked miles to the town and sat quietly outside an English learning center, listening through the window. At night, he whispered English words to himself, practicing over and over again. Villagers laughed at him. Even his friends told him, "Why waste your time? You'll always be poor." But Arman stayed silent and kept going. Months passed, and Arman's English slowly improved. One day, while walking through the market, he saw a businessman struggling to talk to a foreign customer. Gathering all his courage, Arman stepped forward and helped them communicate. The businessman was amazed by his skills and offered him a small job as a translator. The pay was little, but to Arman, it was proof that his hard work was finally paying off. From that day, Arman never looked back. By day, he worked as a translator for local businesses. By night, he continued to learn reading books, watching videos, and improving his skills. His dedication caught the attention of bigger companies, and soon he was offered a job in the city. For the first time, Arman left his village, carrying nothing but a small bag and a heart full of hope. In the city, Arman worked harder than ever. He didn't just settle for being an employee, he wanted to build something of his own. Using free resources online, he studied business strategies, marketing, and entrepreneurship. Years of learning and saving money finally paid off when he launched a small startup. At first, the business struggled. Many nights, Arman thought about giving up. But every time he remembered his family's hunger and tears, he pushed harder. Slowly, his efforts started paying off. Clients began trusting his company. His team grew, and the boy who once had nothing now had employees working for him, clients around the world, and enough wealth to change countless lives. But Arman didn't forget where he came from. He returned to his village, built schools, provided jobs, and gave children the opportunities he never had. Arman's journey teaches us something powerful. Your past does not define your future. You may be poor today, but if you refuse to quit, if you keep learning, keep fighting, and keep believing, one day your story can inspire the world. Remember this: every millionaire was once a beginner. And maybe the next success story the world hears will be yours.